I'm about to say something that's going to make some agents out there feel real uncomfortable because most agents will tell you it is illegal to share the details of an offer with another party before it's closed. And I hate to tell you, but that's not always true. Here's the problem. Y'all think there's one rule, but there's not. There are actually 4 different rules in the books in real estate. There's ethics, state law, brokerage policy, and your seller's instructions. And if you get those mixed up, you're going to sound real confident and still be real wrong. So what does NAR actually say? Let's talk about NAR because everybody loves to quote it. NAR is ethics and rules, not law. Let me say that one more time. NAR is ethics and rules, not law. And those ethics and rules only apply to those of us who are actually members of National Association of Realtors. And guess what? There are a whole lot of agents out there these days that are not members, so they're not bound by that. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. I am real tired of hearing agents throw around the word illegal every time they don't understand something, especially when it comes to all these new conversations after the Burnett-Sitzer versus National Association of Realtors situation. Listen, just because something changed in our industry does not automatically make it illegal. Get it? It's not a law, y'all. And just because your broker told you not to do something does not make it a law either. Words matter in this business, and illegal is a big one. Now, back to the National Association of Realtors on the subject of disclosing details of an offer. Here's what NAR actually says. Standard of Practice 1-13 says that sellers may not treat offer terms as confidential unless required by law. Standard of Practice 1-15 says that you need your seller's approval in order to disclose the existence of offers. Article number 2, no misrepresentation. Article number 3, fair cooperation. Now you might say, but Lisa, what about NAR's rules on fairness? Look, fairness does not mean that everybody gets the same information. It means no lying, no misleading, and no favoritism. Now let's talk about state law, because this is where the real rules live. Because when it comes to sharing offer details, state law can change everything. Let me show you how different it can be. In Florida, the seller usually controls what gets shared, but in North Carolina, you cannot share price or terms without the buyer's permission. Catch that? Now, watch this. In California, buyers are actually warned that their offer might not be confidential. So if you don't protect it, that's on you. So what does this tell you? It tells you that you need to be aware of what your state laws are. Now let's talk about those brokerage rules. Many brokerages out there say don't share details. That's about liability, y'all, not law. Here again, you need to know where your broker stands on the issue. So what should you be saying? If another agent asks, can you tell me what the other offer is? Your answer depends on your state law and your seller's instructions, along with what your brokerage says. But let me tell you guys, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. It can hurt negotiations and trust. So here's the truth. There is no one rule. It depends on your state, your brokerage, and your seller. And if you're out there calling things illegal without knowing the difference, you might want to go and look that up.